Welcome back to your home. In the previous segment, we talked about this home in Manita, and basically it was almost a complete gut job. And now we are in the final house, and it looks amazing, and I'm here with the homeowners. And I'm talking to Caroline, and your mom bought this house. Let's talk about the family history here.
Yeah, so we got this house about 12 years ago, and it was essentially a meeting place for my family. I went to college in Tennessee, my brother Virginia Tech, and the rest of my family was in Northern Virginia, so it was a nice place for us to kind of meet in the middle and celebrate weekends and short holidays.
So when you guys decided to renovate this and become the homeowners, how did you feel about this, and what did your mom think?
It was a big decision. We toured a lot of Smith Mountain Lake and looked at other properties, and our heart just always came back to here. We have family friends down the road, and we just really like this location. So for us, it just kind of stuck to stay here.
And speaking of which, you have a lot of family, and a lot of people end up in this house, and you guys really gave that a lot of thought when you decided on the renovation. There's even, sound protection in here for little ones running around and things like that.
Absolutely, yeah. That was kind of, we wanted to be able to invite as many people as we could here and kind of continue that tradition that we've had with my family for years.
And one of my favorite points of this whole home is the ceiling. Yes. Tell me about this and how you guys came to that decision.
That was really, BJ, do you want to touch on that? I mean, he had a big...
Sure. So we originally wanted to go and take the second floor, put a second floor into the house. And during that time, we realized that we were coming up against our budget. So working with F&S, with Alicia, we said we want to keep some of these elements, but we want to give as much daylight as possible, how much height to the ceiling, maximize that use, and then we just said go. And this is what happened.
And it's amazing. And speaking of which, you have a lot of expertise in this area as working with contractors. Tell me about that and how you chose F&S.
Yeah, so with any renovation, there's a fear factor, no matter whatever. And what made it worse for us was that we live in the Raleigh area and we travel quite a bit. And with our time schedule, plus having our twins and a 16-year-old, it makes it very, very difficult to stay on top of things. So when we asked around for help, one of our local contacts here spent some time and consideration to say, hey, there's one person that we really want you to talk to. They have availability because this is a larger job. I mean, it's a very complex job. It wasn't just for anybody to take on a weekend. And from there, we met with the entire team, sat down, and what was nice from day one, it was just pure honesty. It was solid communication. If anything, Caroline and I had less communication. They probably wanted more. But to get something like this done in the time schedule that we set forth was pretty amazing. So to work together from that type of contact and belief system, communication, honesties, is tough. And in any project that I've ever been in, those are the hallmarks. You're going to run into problems. How you deal with the problems is really the main crux of the job.
And you really walked into this with open eyes, knowing that there's going to be some skeletons in the closet, and there were some real water issues, wasn't there?
Yes. Yeah, there was some serious water issues that we had some ideas that were there. We had some worries that were there, and of course they were found. But what was nice was, again, the immediate communication, the pictures. I mean, I was probably more worried about my mother-in-law, how she would approach me with them, than I was F&S. See, that's the case. But in the end, it all worked out. We were able to communicate it, get it done quickly, and put in place and safely. So with any renovation, you expect to have some items. There's always going to be things you don't expect. But it's, again, it gets back to how they communicated it to us and worked through it.
Right. And to me, overall, the flow of this house is just so perfect. And Alicia could really come to you with ideas and help build that expertise. And you have some of your touches there, like with the lantern when you first walk in the door. That must be neat to see how it all came together.
Absolutely, yeah. I really just told her kind of the colors I was interested in, and she and I just worked together, and she, help this vision come to life. So it's been a real pleasure working with her.
And there's going to be a lot of family members running around this house, enjoying things, and the attention to detail that you thought of as well, even down to the showers and even having animals washed in the shower. That's neat.
Yeah, I guess trial and error is how we came to those decisions. And we gave it a test run Memorial Day weekend, and everything turned out great. So we're happy with the choices we've made.
And speaking of which, they did this in a fast amount of time, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. But, I want to say one of the most important items for the schedule was a realistic schedule. So it was tight, and especially when you add in additions, it was never a empty promise. Here's what we're going to shoot for, and here's how we're going to get it done. So all those put together, and to pick out the elements from us being in Raleigh to here, and not really touchy-feely people. We want to see it and see everything aspect. We were able to work through and give this cottage feel, and that's what Caroline really wanted, was more of a cottage feel, Cape Cod type look. And if they didn't have two great minds, mine wasn't part of it, as you could tell. This wouldn't have happened. Right?
It is just amazing. And if you'd like to see what F&S Building Innovations can do to change up your home or business, give them a ring at 540-985-9160. Check out their Facebook page or go online to fs4seasons.com.